Hi, it's Sam Tolbert, Sound of Joy Music Services, and we're coming with you with not a actual promotional video, but I want to be able to share with my YouTube subscribers and the audience what I am working on currently. Thanks to the software engineers at Dreamtonic Synthesizer V Studio Pro, I am now able to visualize audibly what goes on in my head from a arranging standpoint of vocals. Now, I've been still in the learning process, so I'm not 100% proficient on this software, but every day that I've turned it on and I go to the learning tutorials from Dreamtronic and others out there using this software, my knowledge is gaining. But I do want to share with you some of the songs which I put up as shorts that only have a 60-second timer to it. I want you to be able to hear the whole production, and I'll share some of the tips that I'm learning so far. You can, of course, go to the Dreamtronic site and download a free version so that you can also test it out for yourself, and perhaps if that songwriter or arranger is in you, be able to now add to your repertoire. In one of our live streams, a question was asked: what happens to the musician after he gets to the, or she gets to the advanced level? And I said, that is when you begin to arrange and write your own songs. I can't sing, but thank God that now I can use AI voices. Let's bring up some of the work that I've done already, and I can actually play along with it. Now, the quality is at a demo quality. Once I render the file and I can put it into my Pro Tools, the quality of the vocals goes up by 100%. But from a song producing standpoint, I can't complain. This is great. Let's see. Let's pull up the first one I did with my male voice, whose name is, let me just change it, Hayden. Oh no, that's Encourage Yourself. I used Solaria. Okay, that's the first one I did. So let me let you hear it without me playing behind it, and then I'll play behind it. Let's cue the music. Oh, 1 second. Verify that I am mapping the music directly into the system, and I am. Let me put on my headphones so I can make sure I can hear it. Here we go.
Sometimes you have to encourage yourself.
I'm gonna work on that word.
Sometimes you have to speak victory during the test.
This is one of the first ones I've done.
No matter how you feel, speak the word and you will be healed. Speak over yourself, encourage yourself in the Lord.
All right, so this is one of the first ones that I've done. I've gotten better since I did this one. So let me go in and clean, because I haven't touched this since I first did it. So let's see. I'll keep that there.
Sometimes
I extend that out by another breath.
Sometimes you have to encourage.
Okay, I want to bring that over to extend out that word.
You have to encourage.
Better. Let's go to have. Let's extend that out.
Sometimes you have to encourage.
What I want to do, have to.
You have to include.
I want to extend that out, a little more of a breath in there.
You have to in.
All right, let's go back. Didn't like that. Let's see if I can clean that up.
Times you have to include.
I want to encourage a little bit, the timing up. Is it perfect? No. This is a substitute, not a replacement for a human voice. But from a songwriting standpoint, it's a tremendous tool.
Times you have to encourage.
Let's spin that word out. Encourage. Some, again, it's AI, so some words are going to be, you have to work with the phonetics.
Have to encourage yourself. Sometimes you have to speak victory.
All right, let's bring that have to speak victory. Let's add a timing on it. And we're working with the actual grid, so just so I can keep it in time.
You
Go have to speak right there.
have to speak victory.
Let's bring two a little longer.
Have to speak victory.
Let's bring out the word speak a little more. Again, this is one of the first ones I did, so I haven't touched it since the first time. And I'm still a week into this software.
You have to speak victory. You have to speak victory.
All right, I didn't like the way I want the K on the speak. Now, there are ways to manipulate this more. I am still in 101 phase, but I'm having a ball in phase 101.
You have to speak victory.
All right, I need more of a K on that speak. I'm gonna add another K on it, see if I can get that to come out on the word.
You have to speak victory. You have to speak victory during the test.
All right, let's bring out during.
You have to speak victory during the test.
Much better.
No matter how.
Let's stretch this out. Do I have enough space to do it? Let's see. No matter.
No matter how you feel.
I can live with that because I'm still learning. Let's stretch out how.
No matter how you feel. Speak the word and you will be healed. Speak over yourself. Encourage yourself in the Lord.
That one came out good. So now let me play with this. First, let's save it because I've made some corrections, which to humanize the voice a little more. I believe we're in the key of D. So I'm going to play with it. Excuse my back while I play with this one. And let's go.
Sometimes you have to encourage yourself. Sometimes you have to speak victory during the test. No matter how you feel, speak the word and you will be healed. Speak over yourself, encourage yourself in the Lord.
So from a demo standpoint, to be able to create music for someone, which is also what I'm going to be offering as a service from Sound of Joy, is if you can't sing, but you can write, you can hire me for a fee, of course, to create a demo of your song. So I think let's save that. I'm not going to go through all of them, just the ones that I've gotten better at doing. Let's bring up the song I did with How. My Life Is in Your Hands. Now I had fun with this one because I wanted to see how I could do well with the actual male voice that I have. This one is in B flat. I don't know anything I want to change on it because again, I was getting better as I was demoing these. So key of B flat, my life is in your hands. Come on.
You don't have to worry, and don't you be afraid. Joy comes in the morning, troubles they don't last always. For there's a friend named Jesus who will wipe your tears away. And if your heart is broken, just lift your hands and say, oh, I know that I can make it. I know that I can stand, no matter what may come my way. My life is in your hands.
Much better at the production. So that's the male voice, Hayden, I should say. Just a couple more. Okay, I don't want to make this video too long, but I do want to share the actual concept because I want to encourage the new musicians to come out of hiding. I Surrender All came out very nice. So let's pull up I Surrender All. This is Solarius. And now these are, what you're seeing there, these are actual MIDI files played on my keyboard. Then I go into the software, type in the lyrics, and then manipulate where the actual breath marks are. So I'm still in the actual default mode. There are all of these potential settings here, as you can see, all these settings which can be manipulated because some of these are actual files. But these are all of the things that you could do with this software just to humanize the sound. Let me close some of these down. And I'm still in default mode. As I say, as I get better, not that you won't be able to tell the difference, but you'll be able to appreciate the music that I'm going to be producing, not just for this channel, but hopefully for those viewers out there. And if I can get you interested into this software, then I will also be sharing what I've learned to make the sound better for your productions. I Surrender All, I believe I did it in D flat. Let me hear where I put this one, because I'm always experimenting with. Yes, you can change keys and the vocals stay.
All to G.
Okay, D flat. Okay, it's in D flat. I can manipulate the, of course, well, if you take a vocal out of its range, if you take a tenor and put it in the soprano range, it's going to sound horrible, which is why you have selected vocals which have hired on. And yes, these are copyright free, royalty free. I can use these voices in any production that I'm doing. Got to be careful of the songs I pick and the lyrics I use, though. That's the copyright thing. And I think this was the song that got flagged on YouTube. Yes, YouTube flagged this one because I think it sounded too real. And I was curious, why are you flagging a public domain song? But it got flagged. Not a bad flag, just a notification. Hey, this may be a copyrighted song. I says, I Surrender All copyrighted? Really? Hey, it's getting too good out here, technology-wise. This is the future for me for songwriting. For those of us who cannot sing, now we can, with the help of AI. Here we go. Stepped on my pedals.
All to Jesus I surrender. All to Him I freely give. I will ever love and trust Him
Something's going on with my keyboard. For some reason, it has got a ringing tone in it that didn't have. Maybe because I'm also linked into the software, and it's probably infecting it. Not infecting it, but being manipulating the actual tone. I just have to go in here and shut it off. Let's see. Nope, it's not selected for the MIDI device. Wonder why. Okay. So that's I Surrender All. I'm not going to touch that one because that's a good sample. And yes, it can change the key, change the speed, and the vocals will keep up. Let's go to the one I had fun with, the hymn, Glory to His Name. Now, what happened there was I did the MIDI files in my Pro Tools and imported them in, but the sound is not pure, if though something in the MIDI information that transferred from Pro Tools is affecting how it sounds. So, well, it doesn't sound as clean as it does when I just input it straight from a keyboard and not from another program. I'm going to adjust panning on this one. 3-part harmony. Let's keep the sopranos in the middle, put altos to the right, tenor voice to the left. Let's see. Let me change this. Changing my sound. All right, so this is Glory. So Glory to His Name, for those who have only heard 60 seconds of it. And I got a long space here. Let's shorten this up so I can play with it. Let me just make sure I'm okay here. Yes, I am going to have, let me just adjust this over so you can see me. I'm going to have a ball with this software. Let's go. And
Down at the cross where my Savior died. Down where from cleansing from sin I cried. There to my heart was the blood applied. Glory to His name. Glory to His name, precious name. Glory to His name. There to my heart was the blood applied. Glory to His name.
And yes, I can loop. There we go. I can loop these. Let me put me back in the camera. These can be looped so that I can play it back and change up the different styles. That was fun doing. I'm going to take you to the last one. How long am I on this video? Well, I can take a little longer. The process here is every track has its own. That's the tenor track down there. That is the alto track there. And that is the soprano track. They all start in unison, both soprano. There's the alto voicing, which changes. And as you can see, those little dots above and below, those are the other track voices, so I can line them up, which is a great feature. And you can quantize it to the what they call a step, so that each note is starting and in the correct step. And you can go. I think you can use manual, which means you can slide it. You're allowed to pitch shift. You can shift it forward, shift it back to give it a more human feel. Let's go to the one I had fun doing yesterday, and that is "Oh How I Love Jesus." And I wrote this back in 1983. Discard changes. What did I change? Discard. I didn't remember changing anything. I wrote this song back in 1983, but I could not sing it. And the the available singers to me in the church could not articulate vocally what I wanted to be able to hear, and you will hear that. In fact, let me just play it through. You've heard some of it already as a short, but now you'll get to hear it as the entire song. And let me do this, because I'm still getting that ringing in the keyboard. Let me do a quick reset on the keyboard. That should wipe it. I should wipe it down, and I'll let it come back up. So I'll let you hear the vocals. Now, a song arranger usually works off a piano before they actually hear the vocals, but in their head, they are mimicking what they want the vocals to sound like. This is what went on in my head back in 1983 to a traditional song that I wanted to give some jazz arrangements to for a group. I didn't have a group, which I did because I'd been doing a lot more musically. But this is, if I had a group, which now I do virtually, this is what they would have sounded like back in 1983.
Oh, 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 how I love Jesus.
Goes on in my head.
Oh, oh,
You
oh,
can see much cleaner sound.
oh, how I love Jesus.
All right, so let's see if the piano's okay. All right, still a little ringy, but that's okay. So I'm going to play with this one. Let me go in here and, no, I'll keep the vocals. They're hot. The vocals are hot, but I'll keep them hot. I'll let the piano play underneath, which is, and again, this will be for my Patreon members. This is what I am creating for those who support me, because their Patreon membership and your viewership makes it possible for me to invest in software, invest in myself, and then present not only teaching products for you, but now productions. So I'm going to be creating virtual singing lessons so that you will learn how to map chords around a particular melody. So here I have the 3-part harmony, and I put a lead, as you heard on the YouTube short. Let me stop talking and let's get it going, because it's going to loop a couple of times so you can see how I can change up what I'm doing.
Oh,
I'll let them start off.
oh, oh, how I love Jesus.
Now I'll come in now.
Oh, 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 how I love Jesus.
My lead.
There is a name I love to hear. I love to sing its worth. It sound like music in my ear. The sweetest name on earth.
Oh, where's my loop? Did I turn the loop off? Oh, the loop is off. I saved the loop in there. Sorry about that. Let's reset the loop. Now I gotta remember the spacing for it. I guess the loop didn't save last night when I did this. But you're seeing the picture, the actual virtual picture of how technology, for those who are cautious about what AI is going to do. There was good and bad with when fire was discovered. People got burned because they weren't paying attention to what they were doing. If you pay attention to what you're doing and your intentions are correct, and for those who may ask, Can this software also speak to you? Yes, there is a feature to take it off of singing and put it into rapping, which I haven't tried yet. Don't think I won't though. Positive rap, of course. So I'm interested in trying that feature. It comes with the demo comes with 3 voices. 2 speak in Japanese, the other speaks in English. And for the better voices, which is what I have, you have to buy those. Let me just make sure I got the loop right.
On
2,
earth.
3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I gotta change that loop point for the end. This is all part of it. Let's change it to here.
On
2,
earth.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh.
Okay, so need to take another. Let's take another measures off. Let's try right here.
On
2,
earth.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh.
There we go. That's the timing. So let's go back to the beginning so you can hear it in with the looping. I'll play with the time.
Oh. 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 How I love Jesus. Oh. 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 How I love Jesus.
My timing is off.
There is a name I love to hear. I love to sing its worth. It sound like music in my ear. The sweetest name on earth. Oh. Oh.
Timing.
Oh. How I love Jesus. Oh. 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 How I love Jesus.
Stop right there. So yes, this is my future, being able to now visualize audibly those songs I wrote in the past. And what did I do with that booklet? I think I see it right there. Give me a second to reach for it. Making a mess in my own studio. Let me just change up, because this is for all those viewers who are envisioning themselves being in a songwriting mode. Let's switch it up. Go to the live page. Stay steady there. This is my song repertoire of music that I've written in the past 20 years. These are all from Washington, D.C. That's 1, copyrighted songs that I've written. 2, copyrighted. 3, copyrighted. 4, get that copyrighted with Washington, D.C. 5, copyrighted. 6 copyright. 7 copyrighted. Is that all of them? Ooh, that's the last one. So 7 songs copyrighted, originally written, and when I got my software up, I began to create the sheet music for some of those songs, which I can now, so you can see, these are songs which I use my software to create, and I've shared them with choirs. Easter songs I've written. This is what I'm going to do. It's a rewrite of Glory to His Name. You heard it in its original form. I wrote a version of it back in 1993. This one, God Still Answers Prayer, has already been done, and that's already available. It belongs to Him. I wrote that when I was in the Methodist Church. I did a rewrite of Psalms 95. Again, my issue is that I did not have singers. Glory to the Newborn King is copyrighted and has been recorded by the Times Square Church back in 2008, I believe. Tell the World, you heard an actual snippet of that already. So, oh goodness, I got to do this one. The Lord's Prayer. I rewrote the Lord's Prayer because the choir that I was working with, this is back in 2002, would take so long to sing the Lord's Prayer because it's a very long song in its original fashion. I wanted to shorten it up because they were senior people. So I wrote an entire rewrite of the Lord's using all the same lyrics, but I wrote a different melodic line. In fact, I probably need to do that one first. And this is, I was looking for this. This is an old sheet. These are all the songs that I've either written or arranged back in my early days. This is 1995 when I began to keep track of everything I was writing and arranging. As you can see, if you can see that. There we go. Sam Tolbert, the keys, how they use contemporary Easter songs, Christmas gospel, contemporary, a chant. I've got the singers now that I can change the keys with, or in some cases, rewrite what I wrote back, goodness, 30 years ago now, back in the 80s and the 90s, and assist you, my viewers, and those who will be viewing this in the coming future, to show you that this is the path of the church musician after you reach that level of advancement. It's not learning the next shout bump or the next praise song, but it's what's in you that you can now use technology. And now that AI has made it possible that if you can't write lyrics, just put in a theme, which I'm going to be doing also. Those lyrics I have to either take from original songs or think about them while I'm asleep, then wake up and start writing them down. Now I can just type in a prompt and let it spit out in seconds what I may have been thinking about and pick and choose what I want to use, as they say, like the little rhyme there. So anyway, this brings us to the close. Let's see what I can take you out with. And yes, I will be doing an album, a virtual singer album. I'm going to use a lot of my material that I have right there for a virtual singer album. I want to see what can I use that's in here. Oh, can I use that one? Just Want to Praise You. We'll go out on that one. Who did I use? I used Solaria. Let's put the tenor there. Just Want to Praise You. Hayden. I believe I did it in the key of F. Let's put him, I'll keep him in the key of F. Let me see what it sounds like.
Just want to praise you.
Take him down 2 steps. So I'm more in his range. I did it with Solaria. Select all. There we go. It's the key of F. We're going to go down 2 steps. This is the greatest part about this. And we're going to go out on this. All right, and let's change our instrument to a, let's get a vibe in here. I had an issue yesterday. I was getting frustrated because I couldn't find one of the prompts I have. Where are you? Should be right there. Okay, let's do it like this. I wanted that low note. So Sam Tolbert, Sound of Joy Music Services, demonstrating Dreamtonic Synthesizer V Pro. Using the voice of Hayden right now. And I just shifted him down from the original key of F down to the key of E flat. Kicking some wires down here. All right, let's go.
Just want to praise you forever and ever and ever for all you've done for me. Blessings and glory and honor, they all belong to you. Thank you, Jesus, for blessing me. La 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 la.
I didn't finish the rest of it, but that's how it. When you key in music, it defaults to la until you type in your lyrics. Sam Tolbert, Sound of Joy Music Services, having a ball with this software. If you haven't considered songwriting, invest in yourself or get someone else to invest in you. Take the courses as they have on YouTube for how to manipulate this software, or if you want to ask me, feel free to ask me because I share everything. Take care now. See you in the future. Bye.